At Trinity, of course, for the kinds of diversities I described in my classes, there are differences of opinion and perspectives and philosophies. I had a student, I called him to read something aloud Thursday in class, and one of the things she was to read aloud was the phrase, famous phrase, "Damn the torpedoes." And as she got to that part in the reading, she said, "I'm sorry, I can't say that word. I don't say bad words." I said, "I didn't know torpedoes upset people." There are many, many different. This is the same class where my Marine, I think every sentence he has uttered in class begins with a word starting with F, but that's a so there's great variety. People are not the same. But what Trinity does continue to be is a community of scholars, and we really do try to abide by that commitment to excellence that some of us wrote a few decades ago that includes this wonderful line: "The university strives to create an atmosphere in which basic civility and decency are expected, mutual respect and open communication are fostered, and sound religious faith and expression are encouraged." I can't help myself, y'all. I like being in a community. I like being in that sort of world. And I am very frustrated that the rest of the world doesn't seem able to achieve such an atmosphere. Thus, I keep teaching and spending 2 full, beautiful days on this campus. Part 4, my overview of current Trinity students. As I've done for several years, I ask my students this fall to respond anonymously, though I am spending a great deal of time and money trying to get some of that handwriting analyzed. What some of them wrote made me despair, but happily, much of what they wrote renewed my hope in humankind, and as always, it's unbelievable to me how much Trinity has changed, how much Trinity has not changed one whit. Just listen to some of this. I asked them, "What's your favorite book in the whole wide world? No Country for Old Men, Where the Wild Things Are, anything by Judy Blume, 100 Years of Solitude, The Virgin's Suicides, You Shall Know Your Velocity, The Bell Jar, Catch-22, Mrs. Dalloway, something called Harry Potter, something like that." Most often mentioned, the book I consider the only perfect novel ever written, something called Pride and Prejudice. Ask them, what are your favorite musicians or musical groups? This ranged from Lil Wayne to Lady Gaga, to Red Jumpsuit Apparatus, I have no idea, to Passion Pit, to Death Cab for Cutie, to Modest Mouse. I was weeping, of course, by now. Thank God. I also got the Rolling Stones, the Beatles, Yo-Yo Ma, and the Berlin Philharmonic. Prestigious indeed. Favorite films. Here they seem to be totally without any kind of taste. P.S. I Love You, The Hangover, Fight Club, Princess Bride. This could have been a personal note, but maybe it's a film.